One, rolling. Hey guys, Jim Chester coming to you live from Mile High Chiropractic Weekend. We are out here supporting Team Knowles with this whole chiropractic movement in the Mile High State, which is the Mile High Chiropractic Weekend. So Tristan, I know you're here from where are you staying now?
I don't know.
New York. He's in New York. But I got the honor to be able to interview Tristan here today with the Chiro Sushi movement. Tell me a little bit about why you came out to Mile High and what you're learning out here and a little bit of your feelings.
I mean, number one, dude, I come out to see you. I mean, I'm going to be honest, like that. If I know Jim's going to be there, I'm going to see my brother from another mother. I'm going to talk about video production. I'm going to talk about how to up our game at Chiro Sushi, because this guy and Luke, we got to give Luke like a big virtual bro hug right now. These guys are the team for helping develop like high-end production quality videos that convert for new patients and help your brand. So that's the first reason I came out. The second reason is I go back to always when I talk about a lot of my sushi casts and videos, when thousands of people were going to see Sid, when thousands of people were going to see Jim Parker, this profession was doing better. So I would like to see thousands of people at DE. I would like to see thousands of people at Mile High. I would like to see thousands of people, which there are at Cal Jam, so kudos to Billy. I would like to see thousands, of course, at Chiro Sushi. I mean, you can't be everywhere at every time. There's so many events going on, but the ones that are principled and smart, and this is what I'm finding out about Mile High, really smart individuals. Like Pam Drobe's talk was just, holy crap, would beat out any TED Talk from Seth Godin, or, I mean, just really dynamic people. And, of course, Liam's here, Dr. Schubel. So I'm here to support chiropractors being more successful.
You know, I appreciate what Tristan has brought to the chiropractic world. Before Tristan came onto the scene with doing the chiropractic Chiro Sushi thing, I don't know where you were or what the hell you're doing, but what I can tell...
running companies that were getting purchased for over $19 million, but that's cool.
So Tristan was out there doing his thing in Silicon Valley and growing companies that were getting purchased for $19 million.
I own that shit, man, because it's important. You know what? I'm a pretty smart... I might look like a mess. I might look like the dude from Beetle, but I get it. I'm cool. I'm chill. I got my... I don't call it Caucasian. I call it female Viagra. I'm always chilling, man. But you know, when work has to be done, you've seen me shift before, yeah.
This guy's always in the momentum.
Look at all the content we're doing in Chiro Sushi.
Yeah, so that's another thing I wanted to talk to Tristan about today, because I don't get to see him as much as I'd like to. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with Chiro Sushi and a little bit about this samurai thing.
Yeah, so the samurai thing is going to be the biggest. The sharing can't stop. So the summit is a big, you know, call it Chiro orgy, Chiro circle, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. People are like, is it another rah-rah? I'm like, when was a pep rally in high school the worst thing a part of high school? Like when they talk about going to like a Chiro chair fest, right? Like it'd be another rah. Like that was the only time I actually showed up, was so that I could go to a pep rally. Other than that, I was ditching out and so. There's a little rah-rah, there's mindset, there's sales, there's marketing, but the sharing can't stop. So we decided, Ryan, myself, Dr. Dan, Tim, we said let's build out Chiro Sushi Samurai as, here's the biggest tip that any venture capitalist will tell you nowadays. These are the people that are giving billions and billions and billions of dollars to people. You need a coach, you need a therapist, and you need a mentor. And so what Chiro Sushi Samurai is all about is about mentor up, hashtag mentor up, tour specific, we're hard on the tour, mentor up. You have experts like Jimmy Chester in there who are going to help you with marketing and video production questions and tips. You have Sean Dill from Black Diamond Club, who can talk to you about how to fall in love with money and things that you need there. Dr. Barb Eaton, successful entrepreneur. I mean, we have Alex Fadan for TV. I could go down, Liam Schubel. We have so many of the top producers in chiropractic and experts that, I mean, you could call this the genius network for chiropractic.
You really could, and it's a group of people that have one constructive idea, and that's to make the chiropractor successful.
The mantra at Chiro Sushi, so if you ask me, okay, what do I wake up every day, what's important to me? How does it make you more money? How does it save you money? how does it make your life easier? And the fourth one I've added on for chiropractic is how does it help you serve more people? So, Samurai, you have access to all these mentors. It's awesome. We have really exclusive content. I mean, you've seen the content coming out. I mean, I'm giving away, every day I wake up and I go, how can I give these people $74 worth of value just today? Because our program's $74 a month for chiropractic. I guarantee you that you're getting at least $74 a day in value. And then you get passes to the Chiro Sushi Summit, which next year is going to be big. We just came off our last one in May. We had Grant Cardone as a closing speaker this year. We're going to have Tucker Max, Joanna Lord, Kute Blackson just came on board last week. Kute's cool as We're getting... Come here.
Sorry, didn't mean to crash. Hi, everybody.
So you got,
we got President Ryan Bones
but
here.
the cool thing about sushi, man, is that I think that the millennials that we're targeting, I mean, we're specifically saying, hey, man, this is the future of the chiropractic patient and the chiropractic doctor, right? So we know where things are going, and we're from a different, kind of framework of mindset of, we don't have a scarcity mindset. I've been asked by people in the profession, why are you promoting DE? Or why are you promoting Mile High? And I'm like, because it's for the good of the profession.
Amen.
So the tick it always comes before the tour, right? Bye, buddy. So if you why am I repping, evidence-based chiropractor? Because his stuff is good for the profession. I just want to see. I walked outside here yesterday, and a guy was unloading from his vehicle, and I thought he was a vendor because he had a bunch of crap in his Subaru, that little hippie. And
was it Luke?
So I said, hey, are you with the chiropractic group? Are you a vendor? He's like, no, I would love to crack some bones though, man. And I'm like, I mean, I just want someone to say when I say something about chiropractic to be like, oh man, I would love to be helping to optimize life, and I would love to be helping to help people reach their fullest potential, and we're just not there. And it's what I grew up with. It's what I know. When I'm sick, I get on the table. When I'm well, I get on the table. It's not about health as a benefit, but it's not just about that. And that's one of my goals at Chiro Sushi. So I was talking to Dr. Matlock from DE when we were at DE, and he's, questions start having when you start monetizing in a program, where do you want the money to go? So I would like to pay me at some point, because I pretty much work 19 hours a day, and I should probably give myself a paycheck, and it's good to pay yourself. Two, more importantly, the biggest goal that we have is we want to buy a Super Bowl commercial for chiropractic, not for Chiro Sushi. So that's where we're going, man.
Well, that's just really awesome to hear, because the chiropractic profession needs as much promotion and momentum behind it that we can get. That's really why I've gotten my feet into the position that I'm in, because we needed somebody to step up that wasn't a DC, that could talk the tick to people, that could support the profession. And I'm non-denominational, just like you. I'm into the whole Chiro Sushi thing. I'm into the whole Mile High thing. I'm going to be speaking out New Beginnings here coming up. I'm going to be down at the next. I'm going to be at the next DE. So it's Chiro Fest up in the Pacific Northwest. That's really cool. Cal Jam. I mean, there's Focus. There's so many great things out there that chiropractors are doing, but there's still such a small percentage of people that understand chiropractic. So I always said, the reason we made our film Chiropractic the documentary, it wasn't because the people that came to events like this needed it. It's because the people that aren't going to events like this, because the patient base understands chiropractic. The patient base understands chiropractic. The chiropractors understand chiropractic. The vendors and the people that are inside the profession doing things like we're doing understand chiropractic. But we're seeing there's 85% of the American population that's not seeing a chiropractor.
Yeah.
So we need to get to that critical mass of the people that are outside of the profession that are desperately in need of chiropractic care.
There should be no reason why any chiropractor is struggling. I mean, there's enough people to serve, and there's enough people to be under chiropractic care on a at least weekly basis. And so, I mean, there's got to be paradigm shifts. We got to start, Well, we're fighting about, like, dude, he likes lasers, or fuck, like, he likes, you know, that dude's doing essential oils. You know, they're sneaking in, like, injectables in Ryan's neck of the woods in Idaho, right? So while we you know, get our testicles in a bundle about, you know, how much we straight or mix it up, the real problems are really happening now. Like, this talk has been going on since the 60s, man. I mean, I know this. It's drugs in the profession. In the 1960s, it was 30% of the 30 to 35% of the DC population wanted drugs in the profession. I think now the number's 50%. So we got to protect. You know, when they talk about protecting the principle or whatever, it's just, I don't even give a crap about the principle. I mean, principles in philosophy should change. That's a conversation. But at least protect that we're a drugless, surgery-free, preventative healthcare solution. And how we can do that is, I just got out of a fantastic lunch by Sherman Chiropractic College, and they're one of 3 vitalistic schools left. If you have anything to give, you need to be giving your money to schools like Sherman College. That's the first, because it's the students that are coming out that have no clue what chiropractic truly is. And you can change that with a minimal tithing. I got that word. I was like, I haven't been to church in a while, but someone said a tithing, and I was like, that's what it should be. So 10% of what you're making should go back at least into your profession. If you have to give money to something, I would say Sherman College would be where I would go.
So I have a big question for you.
Yeah.
What have you learned about the chiropractic world since you've been a part of the Chiro Sushi, like the helm? What have you learned about where the chiropractic profession needs to go and where we're at right now?
I think that it's a great question, man. I think the thing that I've learned is that they're really good human beings that just want to serve and love and help people. And I believe that all the intentions, if they're adding stuff into their practice, it's not about the money. It's about being able to survive so that they can keep serving. I would like to get them into a mindset that money is good. Fall in love with the money, join groups like Black Diamond Club, join programs like Chiro Sushi Samurai to fall in love and learn how to embrace and use your money. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that I'm not mad at, here's what I get mad about. I'm mad at the doctor who's seeing 15 to 20 patients a day who could be seeing 40, and they're okay. Like, I'm not saying you have to grind or hustle or do any of that kind of stuff, but I just think that we could be doing more. And so I just challenge chiropractors out there to say, could I sacrifice a little bit, an extra hour a day, just to serve more people? And so the ones that want to serve those people, or give them to those people to serve, you know? So that's one of the things that I've really learned, is that I think they want to serve and they want to love. They're a little bit lost when it comes to how to be an entrepreneur. Hopefully we can help with Chiro Sushi.
And that's just it, is Tristan is a brain trust for the future of chiropractic, and that's why we have such great synergy together, because we both are non-DCs, and we see the future of chiropractic as one that can, like, really be a solution for people's poor health. And Tristan grew up in a chiropractic family. For their optimization. Yeah. But I did not grow in a chiropractic family, so I got my first I got my first adjustment when I was 16, and I know that some of these people are all about from cradle to grave care, like
from the womb to the tomb.
From womb to tomb, cradle to grave, whatever we want to call it. But I honestly think that the people that are getting adjusted, that are utilizing chiropractic services, have a better quality of life across the board. And that's why I've been such an advocate and a supporter of the chiropractic profession, because I've never recommended the chiropractic lifestyle to anybody that somebody's life got worse.
No, and we need to be, the research. I love people that are able to communicate research and put it into a digestible, compactable format so that consumers have a better idea. But your best research is your social proof. And that's why chiropractors need to reach out to people like you. And I'm going to give a pitch right now and say, hire Luke and Jim to come to your practice to do social proof videos with interviewing your patients. Because you can have all the research in the world, but we know this, that 50% of the research, 80% of the time it works 20% of the time, right? So just throw percentages out there. Look, it sounds smart. But you need to start investing your resources into your word of mouth. This is the way that chiropractic is going to grow, is that you utilize word of mouth, social proof marketing in your practice. Hire people that will take care of doing the video production and the editing for you and make you look like the rock star that you are. And get that word of mouth out there so that hundreds, thousands, millions of people eventually when we get to that Super Bowl ad. And that's what the chiropractic Super Bowl ad would be. It wouldn't be talking about BJ or DD or anything. You know what it'd be? It'd be 30 seconds of real patient testimonials, because that's what matters. It's what other people say.
And it's social proof, and it's positioning of somebody else's truth. And when somebody else tells the truth, you can't deny it. And, whenever you have a patient testimonial and a clinic-specific commercial and meet the doctor, it's highly important for people to know who they're going to be in to see before they ever step foot there. So being able to meet the doc through a video, being able to hear praises of the office, and then if you're not doing any marketing on social media, you're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Here's the other thing I want to say about when it comes to marketing, because this question comes up a lot, and there's a point where it's right. If you were retaining your patients, you wouldn't have to market. Yes, but marketing your practice is not always about, or should be about, new patient growth. Because here's what it should be about: protecting your dominance in your market. Number one. 2, doing what made you be successful consistently for when times in life hits the fan, because that's going to happen. Divorces happen, real life happens.
Injuries happen.
You have to be So when you do need to go back into that new patient pool growth, awesome. The third thing is it's good for the tick. It's if you're marketing and you're doing well and you have the money and resources to keep investing in marketing for your chiropractic practice, you're not only marketing your chiropractic practice, you're marketing chiropractic. Sorry, I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah.
And that's, once again, the reason that Tristan and I are such advocates for the chiropractic profession, because we honestly think that we have to speak loud and proud about what we do and shine a light on the awesome practitioners that are out there and the people that are actually making a change out there in the world. And that's why, honestly, I think the entrepreneurial spirit is alive at the Chiro Sushi movement. And I think that there's a lot to be learned at events like Mile High out here, and learn how to talk the tick, and learn how to build some fellowship, and learn how to get some, involvement with each other, and learn how to support each other. And I think that that's been one of the things that we've been lacking in this profession, is supporting of each other. Yeah. And I think that that's something that if we really want to look at the core of what's going on right now, is the more support you guys do for each other, the more banding together as a team, the less that people are going to practice on an island by themselves.
Yeah. Remember what I said and this is not me talking. This is someone who's giving billions and billions of dollars to individuals that are changing this world through disruption. They say you need a therapist, a coach, and a mentor. And I truly believe in that. And so when I hear and I see in the groups, there's so many coaches, if you really do the math, there's not enough coaches out there. Not for what we need, and that's part of the problem. We don't have enough helping out there. It's just that you're overwhelmed because you're stuck on Facebook all day, not serving people, complaining about all the coaches you see promoted on Facebook. They're there for the ones that really need them, are going to take them up. And I truly believe what we're doing at Chiro Sushi is really helping people mentor up. And what makes me really feel good at night when I go to bed is people like Abraham in Mexico, who's literally was like, dude, I was struggling. And he said it in Spanish, so I can't do it. But it was like, I'm el struggle. I'm el struggle. I can't do it. And he's now killing it.
Just bought a new table.
He's serving more people. You need to get to events like this. You need to get to events like Mile High, because your numbers will go up before you leave. Your numbers will come back up when you come back. And you need to get that recharge of whether it's philosophy, business development, personal development, whatever,
And I agree with Tristan. That's why we've become such good friends over the past couple months and going on a year now. But with all that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for spending some time.
Love you, brother.
Thanks for spending some time with me on the Facebook Live. And I know the people out there, they really want to know who you are and what you do and why you do what you do. So I think you've given them a good
intro. I'm going to school?
I'm going to save that one.
Tristan might be going to chiropractic school soon, so stay tuned for some big announcements over the next year to 2 years. But we're not going to jump into it too fast with him because he's got a lot of stuff to do with the Chiro. He's got a lot of stuff going on with Chiro Sushi right now. But that being said, thank you everybody that's spent some time with us on this live feed. I got about 7 more of these going today, so stay with me for the rest of the day. And thank you. And anybody that's out there that isn't at Mile High, get here next year. And if you guys are out there and you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and personal message me, and I'll be so happy to help you out or put you in the right direction with somebody that can help you. And with that, thank you so much. I'll be right back.